What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the DC Collectibles New 52 Red Robin figure from the Teen Titans wave, or series, or whatever you'd like to call it. This is actually a pretty cool figure. I have a couple gripes with it, but nothing too bad. The paint and the sculpting on this guy is absolutely just fantastic on him, and I think he's got a really good representation to the New 52 Red Robin. He does not, unfortunately, one of the gripes that I actually have, he does not come with his bow staff. This bow staff actually came with the DC Direct Damian Wayne Robin, but it matches him so well, I gave it to him and then kind of gave Damian his big katana. So, but he does come in two pieces here. It is his glider wings, just kind of peg into the back of him, right, like so. They are not articulated, unfortunately. That is another kind of gripe I have, is that it would have been nice if these were articulated, or it's just so you could maybe just put a hinge right here so you can kind of bring the wings out if you wanted to, or drop them down. Kind of having in this fold over thing is kind of, I don't know. I would have preferred a different design for this. But taking a look at the figure himself, he's pretty cool looking. The other only major gripe I really have with this figure, now this is DC Collectibles. I wasn't expecting the best articulation, to be honest with you. I'm used to DC Collectibles / the old school DC Direct figures not having a lot of great articulation. But they're kind of like here and there, hit or miss. Like they really pick and choose who if they want a wave to have articulation, like the what was it, the Justice, what was that? I just have a brain fart. Anyway, but like Owlman had better articulation. What was it? Ultraman had better articulation, but the Justice League of, or no, Crime Syndicate of America. My God, I just can't. Brain farting today. They had different articulation than this guy does. He's a little bit more hindered, just about everywhere. But still, this is a really nice figure. I do like him, but the major gripe, which I keep alluding to, is his height. He's way out of scale. He's just far too tall, in my opinion. I would prefer, I mean, he's supposed to be around, what, and is it like 13, 12 or 13? And he's almost as tall as Batman. I'll just bring in Batman real quick. Okay, and as you can see here, he is just, I mean, he's actually taller than Red Hood, and that just should not happen. If anything, he should be about up to here on Red Hood, right about maybe a little bit lower than his shoulder. He is far out of scale. He should not be. Red Hood's supposed to be 6 feet tall, and I believe Dick Grayson's around 5'10", and he's supposed to be around 5'6" or 5'7". So he should be much shorter, and he is just far too tall. I'm sorry. But it's just something that bothers me. If you're going to do a Teen Titans wave, then just give him a teen body, please. I mean, even if you just do a teen body for one, you can basically use that body buck for all your other teens. But he's almost as tall as Batman here, as you can see. I'll just get Batman's head straight here, but put his head straight as well. I mean, Batman's a little bit taller than him, but Batman's 6'2" or 6'4", and I mean, whoa, oh, he's 6'2", but he should be much shorter. He should be around here on Batman. He should be way shorter. But anyway, getting back to the figure, that was just my major gripe, is that he's just way out of scale, and but other than that, his articulation, articulation, not articulation. His head does move side to side, and it's got a pretty good feel to it when you move him side to side. Very fluent and smooth. articulation, but he can do a full 360. His head doesn't really look up, just pretty much eye level. It does look down okay, and it does have that nice tilt effect to it, the tilt articulation. No jive turkeys, damn it. His arms move up about that far, and they do move down. They can do a full 360 rotation. He's got a bicep swivel, a single bend at the elbow, wrist rotation, no wrist hinge or finger articulation of any kind, no waist swivel, no ab crunch. His legs do go out in the splits very nicely, but be careful. He's got a clear peg bar going across here, and he also has a clear peg for the head and clear joints for the arm. So be careful with your clear plastic joints. So they go up about that far, and his legs do go forward, and they do go back. And no upper thigh swivel. He's just got a single bend at the knee, ankle swivel, and an ankle hinge. No ankle pivot, unfortunately. But, I mean, he's really just meant to be a statue and stand here, and I'll plug in his wings here on his back, like so. Not anything hard to do. If you can find yourself an extra bow staff, I really would recommend it. That was just another gripe that I had, is that, I mean, come on. We all know Red Robin uses a bow staff. We all know Tim Drake uses a bow staff. You could have included a bow staff, to be honest with you. But the sculpting on this guy looks very well done. All of his details on his gloves here are all sculpted in. On his, I guess you call it bicep bands here, they're all sculpted as well. His belt going across here, his bandolier, I guess if you want to call it belt, very nicely done as well. I mean, the sculpting on this guy is very, very well done. You're getting a very well sculpted figure. I wish maybe the paint work on the lines for his wings were done a little bit better, but the sculpting on the glider wings themselves are pretty well done. As you can see right there. So, I mean, still, he's a really nice figure, and I really do like this head sculpt a lot. I just wish he was in scale and came with a bow staff. The wing articulation, that's secondary, but really, for what is this guy going for? Around $22 to $25. I've seen him posted for $28 in some places. I would expect a little bit more. At least have him in scale, please. DC Collectibles, start putting these guys in scale so we can have them look proper. I don't know. It's just, if I get Nightwing, and which I am going to, when I get Nightwing, I hope Nightwing's at least taller than him. But I don't know. Still, I still really like this figure. He is very well sculpted. Good paint for the most part. He also has his Red Robin symbol on his shoulder here, which I'll get into. There we go, just on the one side. But he's still really nice. I do like him. Glad to have him. Glad they came out with him finally. And so yeah, I mean, pick your poison here. I mean, if it really bothers you that he's not in scale, then I would say pass on him. But this is really the only New 52 representation of Tim Drake, Red Robin. The only other Red Robin that we've gotten, I believe, was the DC Direct original Red Robin costume and the DC UC original Red Robin costume. So, which is actually my preferred choice for Red Robin, was his first costume. So, but anyway, that's a different story for a different time. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you guys on the flip side.